Hi, welcome to this week's episode of The Current. My name's Lynn, and I'll be your host for today. Here we are, friends. It's a new year. We're about a week in to 2016, and there's still a lot of talk going around about New Year's resolutions. Some of my friends want to lose weight or be healthier, and some of them want to buy a house and start a family. There's such an energy about a brand new year. It's like a fresh start, a clean slate. It's always so exciting. And as my friends and I were talking and thinking, well, what do we want from 2016? How is this going to be the best year yet? We had to think about the previous year. So if we're thinking, well, this is where we want to go in 2016, then we need to think about where we're coming from out of 2015. We need to think about the past. And God is excited for us to do that. He tells his people in Isaiah to remember all the things I've done in the past. And he's done incredible things. I don't know about for you, but 2015 for me was a wild year. I flew around the world. I graduated from Bible college. I moved back to America. It was stellar. But I know for some of us, there was also a lot of great heartache. I went through my first heartbreak in 2015. And even though that really sucked, I got to see a lot of growth out of that. And I'm still seeing that. And so if 2015 wasn't awesome for you, I would encourage you to see how you have grown and what the Lord's doing in that, and remember that. I'm not really a resolutions kind of girl. I don't normally make them, but this year I felt really inspired when I kept reading in Isaiah 46. Verse 11 says, "What I have said, that will I bring about. What I have planned, that I will do." And it made me think about all the times this past year and years that I have chosen sitting on the couch with Mexican food over going out and hanging with my friends. And that makes me sound so lame, but I think we've all done it before, where we just got really comfortable and then we didn't want to go, so we bailed on our plans. And I don't want that to be me this year anymore. I want my friends to think, if Lynn says she'll be here, she'll be here. I want my yes to be yes, my no to be no. But resolutions are just nice thoughts on a piece of paper or in our minds until we come up with a plan. So now I have to think, like, well, how am I actually going to make this happen? So I got a new planner. As of right now, it's only got one date in there, and it's a wedding. Not mine, but it has a wedding, and I'm gonna be there. And when I make commitments with my friends, I'm gonna write it in there, and I'm gonna remember to go. And bailing for me and changing plans last minute is not gonna be an option for me this year. I want people to know that they're a priority in my life, and more of a priority than chillaxing on the couch. So before we dive into 2016, let's take a moment to remember what God's done in the past and what we have in our hearts for the future. And let's go into it with a whole new zeal of commitment and passion, and realize that the best is actually yet to come. Thanks again for joining us this week. We're so grateful to have you with us. We're believing for a strong, fresh start to 2016. We'll be praying for you. Have a great week, and we'll see you on the next episode of The Current. Hey friends, just wanted to take another moment and give a massive thank you to everyone who's helped The Current get to this point, our launch. It's been a very exciting journey since the Lord dropped this idea in my heart a couple of months ago, and it's just been a work in progress, but it couldn't have been done without help with editing, help with lighting, computer stuff, technology, anything like that. We're just believing that as we really start to step into this new adventure the Lord's called us to, that things are just going to keep getting better and better and go from strength to strength. So thanks again for joining us, and for your prayers and your views and your shares and everything like that. We're just so grateful for it, and we don't take it for granted. So again, thanks so much, and here's to the new big adventure.